I don't know about y'all, but this is like something that brings me back to my childhood, and I just make it into my new way of feasting. So that's one of the most important things I feel is like, let's make our food that we used to love as children, let's find ways to adapt that to our new way of being, our new way of living. So we ain't gotta feel like we're depriving ourselves. Ja! Rastafaro. Blessings and wholeness, family. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Akeem Pierre. If you're new, welcome to the vibes. We're here at Almost Alkaline Kitchen. Y'all usually used to these extravagant feasts. Maybe not extravagant, but a little more luxurious on that end. Today, we're doing something a little bit different, and we're going for a struggle feast. We prepared my top 3 struggle feasts. And when I say struggle feast, I mean that feast like if I go to the office and I bring this food, they may look at me like, you're eating that? And I'm looking at it like, yo, this is a feast. Like, I'm so happy. I'm so excited about this. So these are just those different foods. They're easy to make. They don't take a lot of ingredients, but they're going to give you a lot of nourishment. And you could adjust them according to whatever you have in the fridge. So super simple. Like super simple. Y'all be like, what the heck, y'all? But it's just like, these are super important to supplement as I'm on my weight gain journey. It's like these sort of things, just super quick and easy. And one of the main ones, right here, we got some spelt bread, burro banana, cocoa sticks. We got some strawberry jam and some Brazil cashew nut butter. Classic PB&J, even though it's no PB, it's no peanut butter. So this right here is something that is legendary. This is unleavened bread. So this is spelt flour that doesn't have any yeast in it. This is naturally risen using bacteria. So it's more of like a sourdough. So we gonna chop this up. We gonna put some nut butter on it. We gonna put some jam on it. Then we gonna sprinkle some hemp seeds, some cinnamon, some cocoa, and that's the high grade healing for. So let's get to it. So there's a little bit of an art to this. I don't know about y'all, but this is like something that brings me back to my childhood. And it's like, I really enjoy it. And I just make it into my new way of feasting. So that's one of the most important things I feel is like, let's make our food that we used to love as children. Let's find ways to adapt that to our new way of being, our new way of living. So we ain't got to feel like we're depriving ourselves. So we got some strawberry jam on this. Okay. You know, we still put love into it. Don't forget about the love. A little bit of hemp seeds, rich in omega-3s. This is one of the best sources of proteins if you're plant-based, so make sure you get your hemp seeds in. Add hemp seeds to everything. If it's salad, add hemp seeds. If you add in, later on, we're gonna make some other food where we make some different things with hemp seeds, but make sure you get your hemp seeds in. This is some cinnamon. See, if I was a real one, I'd put it on top so then you can see it, but we're gonna cover it up. If you can't find burro bananas, don't feel no type of way getting you some regular bananas. So what you gotta do here, you just slice it one time down the center. And you put a little bit of the cocoa shavings. And once again, like think of cocoa as like a topping you can put on so many different ingredients, like desserts. You can put on your smoothies. Anything a little sweet like your oats or fonio when they're rising, just put some cocoa shavings on it. And it just adds a nice little flavor. Rich in iron, good mood boosting elements. It's a blood builder. That's it. This is one of my favorite things to eat. I'll be out here making all this other types of food, but this right here is one of my favorites. So I'm gonna enjoy every bite of this, every last bite. You can never be too good to make something like this. You ain't never too good for this. Now, if there's one person I know is going to enjoy this, she ain't never too good. None of this high-grade healing food. We got Honorable Chelsea. Here you go. You can feast. Let's go. Let me break you off a piece.
I want to hold it like you did.
This is thick.
I know.
You know?
This is my first time trying this struggle feast. I've only heard about it.
And seen it.
Yeah, seen it. Never shared till today.
I know you should share these.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Have you ever tried burro bananas before?
No. Oh my god, you see so many.
That's taking the struggle piece to like a whole nother level. She said, shoot. Okay, watch out for people like that. Holy.
And what about the drink for the struggle feast with all this peanut butter and stuff?
All that peanut butter drink, just water.
Oh.
But late night, usually sipping on some tea. This with digestive tea, poet.
This is fire.
This with cocoa tea, poet.
Okay, I gotta
It's
go,
all right.
guys.
It's all right. Struggle
Fire,
feast?
10. 10.
Give thanks. Give thanks. All right, y'all. So we got the struggle feast number 2, and this one is a grape tomato pasta. And this, when I discovered it's this easy to make pasta, I stopped buying any of those pasta sauces from the store. Because really all you need is these green onions, these spices. We got some garlic in here, some thyme, some basil, and some hot peppers, and whatever seasonings you like. Put it all together, and then you put your grape tomatoes, and it's done. No mas. But it's so luxurious. But what we're going to do to add on top of it is we're going to make some of these oyster mushrooms. You can season it however you like. But I'm loving the jerk mushrooms right now. So we're going to put some of this jerk paste on there. Exquisite. But it's super simple. Y'all ain't never seen me eat with garlic before. But when in Rome, you do as the Romans do. It's Italian food. You feel me? I stopped demonizing garlic as much. I do utilize it here and there. Especially when I make this pasta. And when I'm telling y'all struggle feast, it's real struggle right now. Okay, this don't even work. We tried to do a video for y'all, it didn't even work. But it don't matter because it's a struggle feast and we gonna make it quick. So let's go to the actual stove. Y'all ain't never seen me use the actual stove before. Let's go over there and let's prep this up. So before we get that, let's marinate these mushrooms so they have a little bit of time. Like really what I love to do with these mushrooms is I just like to have all times of the day. If you come to my house, I wanna have jerk oyster mushrooms in my fridge. And that's like sometimes, shameless, I'll just make those oyster mushrooms and just eat them like that, like jerky. They're so good, y'all. So mix it up. You can add salt if you'd like. You just want to make sure your mushrooms are nice and coated up. And then we'll put this jerk paste in there. That smells delicious. Give thanks. So we'll let these sit for a couple minutes. Prep this. We'll come back here, put that in. Boom. Ready in under 15 minutes. So we have the water boiling here. Noodles take about 8 minutes. We got some spelt noodles. Let's put some peppers on there first, though. Yes, I. Give thanks. Give thanks. Give thanks. Give thanks. Give thanks. Put the thyme in there. That's a whole lot of thyme. You know what? We're gonna skip the salt today and we're gonna add some bladderwhack powder. Sometimes you don't need to use actual seasoning and spices. You could just use herbs. Fresh herbs are the best too. And we're gonna let that sit until the tomatoes start to burst. Once they start to burst, we'll help it out, let it simmer for a little bit longer, and that's it. We're done. No mas. So those Scotch bonnet peppers in there, no joke, super spicy. Everyone's coughing up a storm. And that's cleansing our respiratory system. It's actually cleansing, so you don't want to fight the cough. So I give thanks for that heat. Here we got the jerk oyster mushrooms. We just want to lay them out flat. And boom, make sure the air fryer is preheated. That's a game changer. And we put it on top row. That's gonna be ready in 7 minutes. The noodles gonna be ready in 7 minutes, and we gonna be feasting in 8. Give thanks. All right, y'all, so we got the pasta sauce looking epic. And to keep it honest with y'all, I rarely use these fresh herbs because it's a struggle feast. So usually I just put some salt I'll put some bladderwhack. I may put bay leaf or something, but I usually don't have fresh herbs like that. When I do, that elevates it. Maybe out of struggle feast, but still, that's legendary. Let's check on the mushrooms. I'm telling y'all, like, these mushrooms, one of my favorites. Basically, just add these to anything. Put this on salad. So let's put some nudes there. Put some nudes. We could take make sure you don't put thyme in there. You know, you take time to make the feast, but you don't want thyme in your feast. You feel me? That's a nice rich sauce right here. And it's important that you get grape or cherry tomatoes because the bigger the tomatoes, the more liquidy it is, and then it's just a harder sauce. You gotta boil it for like hours. So that's why these cherry tomatoes are really the truth. Let's put a couple of these in here. That's a generous helping. You need that mushroom in everything.
As a kick in the back of the throat, the spice is back. It's good.
A+? Struggle feast approved?
This is like a fancy struggle feast.
It's a fancy one. This is a fancy one, but it takes like 20 minutes to make, so. Especially if you have your oyster mushrooms already prepared, super easy.
Hey, I want these every day.
That's why you always gotta have them in your fridge. Just be ready, just pop them in the air fryer. Good on so many different things, even good by itself. All right, y'all, so now we got number 3. This one here is just a yogurt bowl. With some burro bananas, we're gonna add some nut butter. We're gonna have, this right here is the star of the show. And this is homemade granola. And this granola has spelt flakes, has fonio, has tef, pumpkin seeds, and it has sweetened with maple syrup. But this is a maple syrup that I made that was infused with sweet bay leaf. So, oh my gosh, like this right here, elite levels of maple syrup. But this right here is like, basically, I used to eat this every day when I was in university. I would have my yogurt, I would have my hemp seeds and banana. That was it. We taking it up. We ain't struggling like we used to back in the day. Our struggle's like a little bit elevated right now. So super simple, straightforward. And this is probably one of my favorite late night snacks. One of those things that yogurt don't last long in my house. I'll say that much. A healthy heaping of that Brazil nut butter. Now with this one, like this is a real struggle feast, so I may not have fonio ready. I just may be like, yo, I need to put everything that I have. But this one, legendary with fonio. If you just have some fonio in the fridge, this right here is gonna be legendary with the fonio. Boom, put a lot of these hemp seeds. Can't even tell there's yogurt in there. A whole bunch of the hemp seeds. We're only gonna put a few of these walnuts. Boom, put some granola in there. Homemade granola is super easy. It's one of my new favorite things to do along with those oyster mushrooms. This homemade granola just takes things to the next level. So I'm gonna probably share with y'all a recipe that you can use in the dehydrator or the oven. It's super easy. So when it comes to the burro bananas, you wanna feel it, make sure it's nice and soft. This one's kind of hard here, so may not be that sweet, but I have faith. Whoa. When it peels away nice like that, whew, you're Gucci. Now this one, simple. I used to be in class like this. I'll share with y'all. I was in class, and I'd be in the middle of class, like math class, what's going on? I'd just be like this. Yep. Yeah, everything's good. Best. Carry the one? Okay. That was me in class, y'all. I needed my feast, so I give thanks. One thing I do really want to get into is making my own yogurt. That's something that I will be making soon because the probiotics that come with the yogurt are super potent, very important for your gut and the digestion. And this right here, just a lot of calories in here. When you got in the granola, you got a lot of different nuts and seeds and grains. So tef plus fonio plus spelt. This is really a protein powerhouse. So that's something to just know when you're feasting on this. It's super quick to make. but you're getting a decent amount. And if it's not struggle feast, you can add some fresh fruit. Like summertime's coming up, there's gonna be a lot of fruit, so you add your fruit. That's gonna take this to the next level. Proper. And it's coconut yogurt. Coconut yogurt. Besides that, y'all, those are 3 of my favorite struggle feasts or food that I can just make at any time of the day, super easy, ready in under 5 or 10 or 20 minutes. And it's something that's also gonna be nourishing you. It's something that's actually gonna feel good when you're feasting on it. People may look at you weird like, yo, you're eating that? Don't mind that. Enjoy yourselves. And this is food that is from my childhood. This is food that reminds me of being in university or being in high school and just having those very simple things that would just make my day. So it's different ways that we can enjoy food. Sometimes it doesn't have to be super extravagant and extra, and it's still gonna be super delicious. So give thanks, y'all, for tuning in. Let me know your favorite struggle feasts below. And also let me know if y'all wanna see this granola recipe, because it's elite. But much love, y'all. Sending y'all so much love and balance. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Ja! Rastafaro.